Who is by the name Dilip here?
Charan, actually.
Okay, Charan. Okay.
Who is by the name Bindu? May I know who is by the name Bindu here now?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is Yashoda's mom. Did Yashoda join or not, ma'am?
No, ma'am. Not yet.
Okay, I'll ask her to. Actually, I am outside. I couldn't contact her. Just a
Okay,
minute.
okay.
She'll join.
You can ask her to join. Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, children, then should we start?
Yes, ma'am.
So last time we have actually covered the 1/4 of the chapter wherein we discuss about the prokaryotic, eukaryotic, the differences between them, then the nucleoid, then apart from that we have discussed about the unicellular, multicellular, all those things we have discussed. Now based on that, we will be discussing the question answers from those particular topics.
Ma'am,
Okay, sir. Yeah, tell me, Charan.
ma'am, when like we start the improvement in food resources chapter?
That ma'am has completed, right? Other teacher has completed.
Okay, ma'am.
Other teacher has completed, but I will be doing the revision part of that. And if you wanted me to take it again, I can take it again also, no problem. Okay, then let me share the screen. Is my screen visible, children, now? Yes, Sahiti, Gagna, Charan,
Yes,
Hansini, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So whatever we have done, we will be discussing the question answers based on that topic. Question number 1, multiple choice question. Which of the following can be made into a crystal? Bacterium, virus, amoeba, sperm.
Virus.
Correct. Second one, the undefined nuclear region of prokaryotes are also known as?
Nucleoid.
Others can also answer along with Charan, Sahiti,
nucleoid.
Gagna, Hansini. Third one, amoeba acquires its food through a process called as?
Endocytosis.
Ma'am, is
Correct.
this also one?
Yes, it is. It is Oswald only.
Ma'am, I have this book right now.
This is actually a very good book. This is an EduCard book. 2 books are there who are very good book actually. So
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
have, then it's really good. Question
Yes,
number
ma'am.
4. Cell arises from pre-existing cell was stated by?
Virtue.
Virchow. Question number 5. Cell theory was given by?
Leiden and Schwann.
Sheridan and Schwann. Question number 6. The only cell organelle seen in prokaryotic cell is?
Wrong.
Ribosome.
Wrong.
Correct. Question number 7. Living cells were discovered by?
Leeuwenhoek.
Leeuwenhoek. Then the next one, assertion and reason. But let me check before how many of them else has joined. Okay, Yashoda has joined now. Yashoda, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are doing the question answers today based on the previous topics. Okay. Now, the question answers, assertion, reason. These assertion, reason, children, if you want to score full marks in this, make sure that what you need to do is reading. Twice reading is important for the statement. Whatever the statements are given, you should read them twice. Okay? If you read them twice, automatically you will be able to understand the answer from it. Okay, question number 1. Assertion, cells are the structural and functional unit of life. Yashoda, is this correct statement or wrong?
Yes,
Is this
ma'am.
statement correct?
It is
Very good.
correct.
Very good. Okay. Charan, reason, a single cell has the ability to form the whole organism. Is this statement correct or wrong?
Ma'am, the reason is like the statement is correct, but the reason is like not appropriate for the assertion.
Correct. So in the first statement, they said it is structural and functional unit of life, which is correct. But in the second statement, the statement, whatever is given is correct. That single cell has the ability to form the whole organism. But it is not correlated together. That is why the answer is B. Next one, assertion, a single cell lives independently on its own, which is correct. Then reason, single cell can perform all the life processes, which is true. So both are correlated. That is why the answer is A here. Now, the next one, the third one, assertion, multicellular organisms have higher survival rate than unicellular organisms. Is it true? True.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
multicellular structure have a complex body and different organs are there, because of which the chances increases for them to survive. In the reason they have said, in multicellular organism, dead cells are replaced by the new cells. Now, why the chances become higher? It is because whatever the dead cells are there in our body, they will be replaced by the new cells. That is why the chances become high. And hence, the correct answer is the A. Now, the fourth one, assertion, not all cells of human body look alike in terms of structure, which is true, right? All these cells, if I talk about, they are not same exactly. They are somehow different. Reason, structure of cell is determined by the function it performs. So whatever shape it is, it has, be it the spindle shape, be it the round, be it the oval, whatever shape it has, the function of it will be determined by them. For example, if I talk about the nerve cell have a long thread-like structure. So since it has a long thread-like structure, because of that only they are able to transfer the messages from the toe to the head, from the head to the toe. Imagine if this thread-like structure would have not been there, then the message sending will become easy or become tough for them to send it. It will be easier or it will be tough for them to send the message then. If it is round in shape or if it is like spindle in shape. Yes, Anthony, what do you think? If instead of the long thread, if you have the round cell for the nerves, then the sending of the message will become easy or it become tough.
I think it's gonna become harder to.
Yes, it becomes tough because it will be taking much more time. So cell by cell, like this, many cells will be connected together. So it will be taking time to transfer the messages. But when it is like the thread-like structure present in the nerve cell, easily they are able to pass that message because they all are connected together. Okay, now moving to the next one, subjective one, very short answer type question. Name the process by which amoeba acquires its food.
Ma'am,
Uh,
endocytosis.
correct. Or name the process through which an amoeba acquires its food from the external environment. So that process is called as endocytosis. Now, next one, name the process by which unicellular freshwater organisms and most plant cells tend to gain water. So, what is that process called as when they gain the water?
Endosmosis.
Yashoda, do you know what is endoosmosis and exosmosis?
Ma'am, endo means like that cell which is in like the water, it will gain, but if it's exosmosis, I think it will lose water.
Correct, correct, correct. Sahiti, can you tell me about the endoosmosis and exosmosis?
Ma'am, endosmosis is a process when like a cell it gains water, it absorbs water, and exosmosis it loses water.
Correct. So, in the endo, the cell, whatever cells are there, from the outside medium, the water will go inside, and because of which the cell size will increase, it will swell. That is called as endoosmosis. In the case of exosmosis, whatever cells are there, they will lose the water in the surrounding. So here, the losing of the water, here the gaining of the water. Now, because of the losing, it will shrink in size. Like here, if I have to give the example, like you have the raisins. If raisins, you keep it in the water, then they will swell. That is what the endoosmosis. And if same raisins, if you keep it in the sun, they loses the water. That is what the exoosmosis. Am I clear, Yashoda, with these two terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So that is endoosmosis. Now, third one, identify the single cell organism from the following: cockroach, chlamydomonas, snake, mosquito, and bacteria. So, cockroaches, they are multicellular, snake, they are multicellular, chlamydomonas, and bacteria, they are unicellular in nature. They are made up of only one cell. Now, list any two single cell organisms. Amoeba and euglena, they are the single cell organism.
Ma'am,
Fifth, tell me.
can amoeba and even Chlamydomonas be like single cell?
Correct. Yes. Any two you can write. You can write the Chlamydomonas. You can write amoeba and euglena. Any two you can write it. Okay. Now moving to the next one is mention the difference between the prokaryotes and eukaryote in terms of the nuclear region. So this is important, children. You should read the question. They did not ask you to write the differences between both. They have asked you to write in the terms of the nuclear region. So what kind of nucleus do they have? Do they do not have? Or whether it is developed or not? In that way, you should write it. So prokaryotic cells do not have a well-defined nuclear region. They do not have well-defined nuclear region, and genetic material is present as a nucleoid. So we can say that in the prokaryotic, they do not have the well-defined nuclear region. Instead of that, they have the nucleoid. Whereas in the eukaryotic, they have the well-defined nucleus present in there. Okay. So that's about the very short answer type question. Now moving to the short answer type question one. Cell size may range from a few micrometer to a meter. Support this statement with the help of example. Now, if I talk about the any kind of the cells which you see under the microscope, so they are basically only the few micrometer, right? That is the reason you are not able to see them. If you want to see the blood cells, if you want to see maybe any organism, they are very, very small in size. But if egg, I have to say that you have to see the egg. You can see it clearly because they are in the meters. So many cells are visible only under the microscope. Example, mycoplasma, which is the smallest cell. And the longest cells in the human body is the nerve cell or the neuron, which is basically, again, what we need to do. We have to use a microscope. And some cells are there, like the ostrich egg or the hen's egg. For that, we can see it by our eyes itself. Question number 2. What is the fundamental unit of life? Who discovered it and how they can be observed?
Ma'am,
Can you tell me the complete answer for question number 2?
ma'am, can I?
Okay, tell me, Sharan.
Ma'am, so the fundamental unit of life is known as cell, and it was discovered by Robert Hooke. And like cell can be observed under like an microscope.
Very good. See what happened, children. Here in the same question, they have asked you 3 parts. They have given you 3 questions in the same question number 2. But if you see the answer, how they have written in a separate line, all the 3 answers they have written. That is how you should present your paper. If in the same question, they have 3 questions, 4 questions and all, you have to write the answer for the first one, leave one line. Then answer for the second question, leave one line. Then answer for the third question and then leave and write the fourth answer. Like this, you should present your paper. Presentation also matters a lot. Now, question number 3. Can a single cell live independently on its own? Explain by giving example. Yes. Single cell, which is unicellular organism, they can live independently, like amoeba. Amoeba, they live independently. They can do the excretion, they can do the nutrition process, they can do the digestion, they can respire. So everything they can do independently. That is what they question number 3. Now, question number 4. Bacteria do not have chloroplast, but some bacteria are photoautotrophic in nature and perform photosynthesis. Which part of a bacterial cell perform this? So we know very well the bacterial cell, they do not have the chloroplast, but in spite of that, they can do the photosynthesis. Why is it so? So bacterial cells do not have chloroplast, but yet some photoautotrophic bacteria, they perform the photosynthesis due to the presence of the chlorophyll incorporated in the membrane. So in some of the bacteria, what happened? In the membrane here, the chlorophyll get accumulated, and because of that, they will be doing the process of the photosynthesis. In the cell membrane, there are the reaction center which specifically absorb light energy. We know very well, like chlorophyll is there, right? Chlorophyll, what do? They absorb the light energy. So that is what they will be doing it. Now, short answer type question 2. What are living organisms made up of? Why are they called structural and functional unit of life? So again, you can see they have given the answer in a different line, not in the together same statement. So cell is a living organism. Cell are the living organisms we all are made up of. They are called as structural and functional unit of life because they are the basic building block and they perform all the activities whatever it is required to sustain life. Now, question number 2. Gagna, read the question number 2 and tell me the answer.
Oh, 1 minute. Can you zoom in, please?
Yeah, sure. The two difference between the nuclear region of a bacterial cell and nuclear region of an animal cell.
Ma'am, first of all, bacterial cell is a unicellular organism and animal cell is a multicellular.
No, this is what you're doing the mistake. They are asking about the nuclear region. They are not asking about the unicellular, multicellular. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So about the nuclear region, you have to talk about. It means about the nucleus you need to talk about. So in the case of the bacterial cell, the nuclear region will be poorly defined. They do not have that nucleus. They lack the nuclear
From
membrane.
that only we can tell, right? Since it's unicellular, we can say that it's poorly defined and all, and has a nuclear.
No. See, all the unicellular organisms, it is not important that they do not have the well-developed nucleus. They can have it.
Okay.
Okay, they can have it. So you cannot say that all the unicellular organisms have the poorly defined nucleus. Okay, so then the nuclear region, basically the first point you should write it. Their poorly defined nuclear membrane is present. They are also called as the nucleoid. Whereas in the animal cell, they have the well-defined nucleus present in them. Then which structure present in the nuclear region of a living cell bear genes? Chromosome. Very important question this is. So chromosomes will have the genes. And where these chromosomes are located? They are located in the nucleus. So chromosomes are located in the nucleus and chromosome have the genes over them. See, here they have given commonly made error. So students often get confused between the nuclear region of bacterial cell and nuclear region of animal cell. They write the opposite answer. So we have to be careful. We should read it. Then draw a neat diagram of the animal cell and label any 4 parts of it. This we have not done. We will be doing it. Going to the next part. Question number 4 also we will be doing it later on. Question number 5. Differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Very important. Yashoda, can you read the answer for the question number 5? Yashoda, can you read the question number 5 answer? Hansini, can you read the answer for question number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell size is generally small, 1 to 10 gram
Mucometer.
Eucometer, and eucometer equals to 10 raised to the power negative 6 meter.
Correct.
And eukaryotic cell size generally large, 5 to 100 eucometer. Nuclear region for prokaryotic cell contains only nucleic acid and is undefined due to the absence of nuclear membrane and is known as nucleoid. Nuclear region of eukaryotic cell well defined and surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Membrane-bound cell organelles are absent in prokaryotic cells, and membrane-bound cell organelles are present. Examples: chloroplast, Golgi bodies, etc. are present.
See, that is what is a marking scheme here. This was a 3-mark question. So for 3 marks, you should write 3 points. And when you write the 3 points, you will be getting the 3 marks out of that. Now, next one, long answer type question. Question number 1, on the basis of number of cells, living organisms are classified as unicellular, multicellular organisms. Now, name 2 unicellular organisms. You can write any 2: amoeba, chlamydomonas, yeast, euglena. Question number 2, what is meant by division of labor in multicellular organism? So division of labor means dividing the work, which is basically the cells when they join together, that is tissue. So tissues will divide the work among themselves, then tissues will form the organ system, then the entire organism. So that is how stage by stage the cells, tissues, they will divide their work. Question number 3, name one prokaryotic and one eukaryotic unicellular organism. So prokaryotic organism, bacteria; eukaryotic organism, amoeba. Question number 4, every multicellular organism has come from a single cell. Justify this statement. So yes, this is true. Whatever the multicellular organism, if I am also the example, if I am as a person, I have come from a single cell only. In my mother's body, that single cell have divided and given rise to the multicellular cell. So yes, every cell of multicellular organism has come from a single cell. After fertilization, single cell is formed. So you might be knowing, right? The male will be there, the female will be there. The male and female, they combine together, and what do? They do the fertilization process. And once they fuse together, they form the cell which is called as zygote. So this zygote, which has formed because of the fusion of the male and female gamete, that is a unicellular cell. So this zygote is unicellular cell. But this single cell zygote, now what do? They start dividing and they form the embryo. They form the embryo which is multicellular. That is how we can say that from the unicellular, the multicellular body has arisen. So zygote is actually a single cell. The zygote give rise to the all other cells in our body. Then fifth one, write one common feature between an amoeba and a white blood cells. Very, very important question this is. What is common between the WBC and amoeba? The common thing between the amoeba and the WBC is that they do not have the definite shape. Irregular shape they have it. So as amoeba can change their body shape, they also can change their body shape. Clear? So WBC also does not have any kind of the fixed shape. Amoeba also does not have any kind of the fixed shape with them. Am I clear, Sahiti, Gagna, Hansni, Charan, and Yashoda?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, see, five question, five answers you should write separately after one, then two, leave one line, then two, then leave one line, then third, like this, you should write it. Okay, and see, if you see the answers, they are very short form of it. They are not asking you to write paragraph, paragraph. Earlier in our time, we used to write a paragraph. But nowadays, CBSE has actually changed the pattern completely, wherein they ask you to just write the words. Now, question number two. Do all cells of our body look alike in terms of shape, size, and structure? This is
No.
question one here. No, correct. No. No, not all cells in our body look alike in terms of shape, size, and structure. What similarities do they have? And illustrate by drawing diagrams of various cells. So the shape, size, and structure of cells, they are determine the functions they perform. So what kind of the shape, what kind of the size they have, that completely depends upon the function what they perform. Now, here the different shapes you can draw it: nerve cell, then spindle cell, muscle cell, fat cells, sperm cell, ovum cell. They all have a different shape and the structure. The eggs of many animals are spherical in shape, some are oval in shape. Smooth muscles basically are spindle in shape. Nerve cells are elongated, whereas the RBC are the discoidal in shape. The size and the number of cell also vary organism to organism. If I talk about the rat or the elephant, their size is also different, very different. Rat are small in size, elephant are big in size. So the number of cells in the rat are very less, whereas the number of the cells in the elephant are huge. Because of that, the difference in the size is there. Similarities are, one similarity between all these cells are that they all have the cell organelles within them. So inside their body, each and every cell, be it the muscle, be it the spindle or nerve cell, be it the ovum cell, be it the sperm cell, all have the cell organelles within themselves. That is what the similarities. Now, the last one, make a comparison and write down the ways in which plant cells are different from the animal cells. So, plant cells basically large in size, animal cells, they are comparatively small in size. Plant cell, they contain the cell wall made up of the cellulose, whereas animal cell do not have the cell wall. Then plant cells, they have the plastids, which is basically three types: chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Animal cells does not have it. Then plant cell centrosomes is absent, whereas in animal cells centrosomes are present. Then plant cells, large vacuoles are present, whereas in animal cell, the vacuoles are absent. Then in plant cell, food will be stored in the form of the starch. Again, an important question. This is for the grade 9 and 10 as well. So they will be asking you, name the energy reserve in the plant. So how do the extra energy reserve will be stored in the plant? So that energy will be reserved or stored in the plants in the form of the starch. Whereas in the animals like us, whatever the extra energy is there, that will be reserved in the form of the glycogen. Then the last one, lysosomes either absent or very few in number, whereas in the animal cell, they are more prominent and more in number. So that is about the portion, whatever we have completed till now. So from the next class onwards, we will be discussing about the osmosis, the type of the solution, then the cell organelles. What are the different types of the cell organelles? So any doubt do you have, Charan, Sahiti, Gagna,
No, ma'am.
Hansni, Yashoda?
No, no.
So like this, Charan, if you complete, topic by topic, if you complete the things, then it will be very easy for you to score the marks in the exam. So make sure whatever we have completed, you should learn them then and there. And these questions, whatever we have done, I'll be sending it to you in the group. Revise them, learn them. It will be easy. Your revision will be done then and there. No need to, then open the book and then sit and learn. But still, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Hansini, any doubt?
No, no doubt.
Okay. Charan, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Sahiti?
No doubt.
Okay. Gagna?
No doubt, ma'am.
Yashoda?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt do you have?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, children, then anything else if you wanted to say? And from tomorrow onwards, we will be going with the osmosis, the solution of it, wherein hypertonic, hypotonic, and isotonic. Very, very important part again. So 3 marks question generally they will be asking you, and many examples also they give and they ask the questions out of that. Fine, so we will be discussing that part. And how the maths class are going on, Charan,
Ma'am, good, ma'am.
Sahiti, Gagna,
All good,
any
ma'am.
doubt, any problem in that?
No, ma'am.
Hansini,
No problem, ma'am.
Yashoda, are you getting the maths now?
Yes, ma'am. Perfectly.
Okay. And if in case, children, you require any kind of the extra classes also, do inform me prior so that we can arrange it because your exams will be upcoming, right? And maybe in the month of the January end or maybe February starting. So just let us know whenever the extra classes are required. But yes, inform at least somewhere 3 days before so that we can arrange them. Okay? Okay, children, then thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.